Nagashino? We're just going to completely skip over the battle where Shingen fought against the Tokugawa, despite the fact that we saw it from both Yukimura's and Hanzo's perspective? I'm sorry, but something just does not add up here. I wouldn't call it a fierce battle between two heroes when there are supposedly thousands of people present in the battle. Not that this game can actually pull off throwing thousands of people into the mix. And it has an awkward time pulling off any larger scale tactics and strategies, since it all depends on the actions of one man running around all over the place.
信長め、何を企んでいるのやら。全軍、むやみに動くな。織田軍と距離を取れ。
While it would certainly be interesting to see how Shingen handles this as opposed to Katsuyori, this is essentially fanfiction. Questionably written fanfiction at that, since I somehow doubt Shingen would have committed to fighting at Nagashino, since, historically speaking, the location didn't favor the cavalry very well, though the game doesn't really seem to give too much of a damn about cavalry, or the actual terrain that these people fought in, so, take what you get. Well, at least we got a semi-reasonable explanation for our side's morale started dropping. I'm sorry, we aren't on the run, we're just standing still. Isn't that exactly the same trick that Shingen used against Ieyasu? Your counter isn't to tell your men not to take the bait, but to kill the bait yourself? I'm sorry, but for some reason I was expecting something outright clever out of this battle, and this isn't a great way to start things off. What can I say? Shingen is supposed to be a grade A tactician, with few people who could stand up to him in this time period. Granted, Kenshin was also supposed to be a brilliant general in this time period, and he didn't have too many moments when he got to show off in his campaign, but still, yikes. Funny, I can't help feeling that the North is in more danger than the South because of Mitsuhide here. Oh, come on! Outside of the whole fact that you still are alive at all for this battle is fanfiction, there is no way you can know at a glance that Mitsuhide is gonna betray Nobunaga in the future. Especially since this is the first time Shingen's met either one of them! Little hard to use momentum when we're trying to hold our ground at this point. And how the hell is Yukimura having trouble dealing with the castle at our rear? There aren't any enemy officers over there. Funny, the notifications imply there are plenty of officers to deal with down there, but I only see one attacking our guy. Anyone else gonna show up to give our troops trouble while we keep waiting? Aha, seems Shingen feels now's the time for another cutscene. Okay, not too sure why rain would be a good reason for a charge, mostly because mud and horses don't get along. Of course, the only people on horses in this game are the guys in cutscenes and officers, so I suppose it's not too absurd, but still, I feel the need to repeat that the Takeda were well known for their cavalry. And is there a reason we couldn't have had the previous cutscene and this one rolled into one so we'd have fewer interruptions for the action? I wasn't aware of any tricks or deception going on, just that one side explicitly had a line of guns, and the other decided to wait for God to intervene. Okay, so Keiji is gonna make things a little more annoying for us than the other officers so far. Of course, that's not saying much considering how easily everyone else has been going down so far. Granted, I like the fact that Shingen decided to play it safe as opposed to Katsuyori charging blindly at the Oda, but they could have done more to make this victory feel like an accomplishment for Shingen. As it is, this feels more like a jab at his son's stupidity than a highlight of his own skills. Hell, is Katsuyori even on the battlefield right now? Well, at least Keiji's defeat cutscene does a better job conveying the weather than the actual gameplay. Mostly because you really have to squint in order to see the raindrops, and the camera isn't at a good angle for us to see the lightning or rain clouds. Well, hello there, Ieyasu. Dear God, he certainly didn't last long. I wasn't expecting him to be as much trouble as Keiji, but come on. I would have thought that one of the few distinctive characters in this battle would have been at least able to survive a single basic attack combination. I don't think you're going to be able to just wait for old age to take Shingen down in this campaign. And since Hanzo wasn't able to assassinate us in the previous mission, patience just plain ain't gonna work against this opponent. Understandable that he's retreating when so many of his allies and even his immediate lord has gone down so far in this battle. Hell, I think Nobunaga is the only enemy officer left, and he's getting completely swarmed. Part of me thinks the best way to deal with him is to just let our guys finish him off while we patiently wait for the Demon King to be overwhelmed and just laugh at him. The other part, both doesn't have the confidence in our entire army to finish off one enemy officer. It also doesn't want to stay in this mission any longer than we absolutely have to. Great! Even a reserve captain managed to take more of a beating than Ieyasu. Sure, we had grabbed an item to temporarily increase our offense before taking Ieyasu on, but still, I wonder just how much of my various complaints in this game is because Koei was still working on perfecting the formula for this style of game, and how much is just the formula itself annoying the crap out of me. No, they were rendered useless by a combination of game triggers, the script writing, and a bit of bullshit. I'm sorry, but this just feels unearned for Shingen here. Well, at least we're not killing off Nobunaga after this one altered history mission. Though with how questionably done this mission was, I'm not particularly confident in what the rest of this campaign is going to throw at us from Nobunaga or from Kenshin.